has he? Or are you just not talking, Ollie?
I hope not.
Last time on Misfits, the infiltration group entered the mansion and successfully located the secret lair of the World Enders, without causing much destruction at all. Meanwhile, outside, Antony, the White Automaton, and now some of the Duke's Tower Guards are engaged in a deadly battle, in which Antony is trying crazier and crazier tactics in order to try and give himself something of an advantage. Will the infiltrators manage to locate the Duke? Will Antony finally best his adversary? And if they will get that far, how will they get out? Find out this time in Misfits Episode 6, Finding the Needle. We will start off quickly with Chris. Antony,
Why is he my adversary? I thought he was Aaron's.
well, he's been your adversary for the past 2 sessions, so
Okay.
yeah, that's why.
Uh,
So yeah, this guy is still helicoptering around after you, firing fireballs down at you. He is taking fire from the tower guards, but they're not the best of shots. Which,
Okay.
you know, you can take that in your favour or not.
I've got a thought of what I'm going to do. I'm going to put down all of the like bits of rope and shit I've just been trying to tie together, because obviously that's not going to work. No matter how much I want it to.
Put down or
And
drop.
drop.
Cool.
I'm not going to worry about where it ends up for now.
Okay,
I can
that's
probably
fine.
grab it later. And I'm going to cast Minor Illusion and make a picture of a bird right in front of its face. Try and shock it into doing some sort of evasive maneuver and possibly crashing.
Okay.
Genius.
Cool. Can you make me a spellcasting roll?
I probably.
Just straight up your, like...
Charisma.
Yeah. Plus your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Like a spell attack roll, but not to attack.
Okay. Deselect the GM thing because I'm not GMing. Natural 20 plus 5. Dab,
Okay.
dab. Starting off good. That's the first natural 20 I've had in a while.
Okay. You managed to do this, because you're taking a bit of a risk, because you haven't really spoken to Rufus so much about how, you know, their eyes work and what they perceive and stuff, so you're like, well, this might work, or it might not actually see anything. But something clearly goes right, because you managed to conjure this in the perfect spot, and the thing goes spinning out of the way. And yeah, at pretty much the same time, one of the shots from the tower guards manages to hit one of the actual rotors, changing its angle a bit, which makes the turn that it's doing more severe than intended, and it goes spiraling off into one of the relatively nearby trees. There's a loud crash. Make me a perception check.
I shall do that. As 19 plus. I'm not
Okay.
proficient, so nothing. 19.
It's it's dark. So make me another one, because as
Another
you're
one.
human, I really should be giving you disadvantage.
No, you shouldn't. Because
But
I've
you're
got
a
special
warlock,
eyes.
so I shouldn't.
I've got special magical eyes that, in fact, are better than dark sight because I can see completely normal in 120 feet of darkness.
So actually, you are one of the very few people who's actually fine. So in which case, yeah, this thing is definitely not out of action. You can tell. It's currently dazed, or however a thing like this is dazed, rebooting maybe. But it's definitely given you some time. But it will, you imagine, be back.
Cool.
Additionally, much to Anthony's frustration, You notice that the bullet sounds that are echoing across the open plain haven't stopped, and they seem to be getting closer to your position.
Well, I'm gonna try and persuade the guards that I'm their friend because they don't know I'm a evil person. I was fighting the same guy.
They are very far away from you.
I'm going to shout, "That thing's going to be coming back soon. We need to get ready. Let's work together, and we might get out of this alive, friends."
Okay, make me either deception or persuasion, or I'll even give you performance. I don't know if you've got any of those or
Well, I think all three of those would be exactly the same regardless.
what they would be.
So d20 plus 3. 19.
You don't hear any reply, but for the most part, the shooting in your direction stops.
I'll take that as a yes.
So, yeah, probably safe to take that as a yes for now. But yeah, you're a few hundred feet from the wall of the castle. Still. So, what do you want to do?
Move back towards the wall of the castle, probably. I don't want to go like searching after the fucking thing.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and make my way towards one of the guard towers just so that, you know.
Okay, so you're dashing back, we'll say, to one of the guard towers.
Yeah.
Okay. Inside. More shots ring out from the guard towers above. You can hear them. They are getting louder and louder as more shots join. You guys aren't entirely sure what's going on, but you imagine it probably has something to do with Anthony. Looking around, you see candles flickering in their holders and pointed metal chandeliers hanging from the ceiling. The lights aren't big, but there's a lot of them, and it casts a somewhat eerie, textbook cultist kind of glow across the whole room, which makes sense given all the cultists in said room, all wearing exactly the same black robes. Looking around, you can see that there are some kind of guards wearing fairly heavy armor, again black, with weapons at their belts. Looking around, and it takes all of about 10 seconds for you guys to be noticed, somewhat standing out, not wearing any of the dark robe colours at all. And suddenly, a voice rings out, magically amplified, so it's unclear where it's coming from. Who are you? Does anyone inside the room respond?
I was muted.
Tom, you fool.
It's okay. I feel like you should respond, seeing as like this guy's your nemesis or something.
Okay, fine. I'll say something along the lines of, it is I, Ruva, your nemesis, your aphame.
I do not know any Ruva.
Oh,
How did you
Rip.
get here?
I walked. I walked here.
What are your guys' passive perceptions, by the way? The two of you inside the building.
Oh, let me have a quick look.
Mine's 10.
Okay.
Because I upped my wisdom score recently, didn't I? Where's the?
10, I think.
Do I have proficiency in perception? Yes, I do. And proficiency, well, we're level 4, weren't we? So it's still +2.
+2.
So 6. So, oh no, not 6, 16.
Okay. Tanitha, you're trying to figure out where the voice is coming from still. Because it's lying about where it's coming from, so you're very displeased.
All right.
Ruva, you notice that lots of the cultists, they're kind of in groups huddling around different tables and things. Some of them are quite close, some of them are up on a stage rather far away. They all seem to be pulling out small daggers and knives and slowly moving towards you.
Oh, no.
The armored chaps are also unsheathing what appear to be a set of dual hand axes. They're still a bit away though. But the voice carries on. If you are not members of our here, well, cult, I suppose, then we have no choice but to destroy you.
Oh. That's not. Well, you may certainly try, foul being. Yeah.
Get them! Shouts the voice, echoing across the room. And
No.
the cultists scream their cultish screams.
Yeet.
And yeah, and charge towards you all.
Oh no, Tom, you ready? Can we do this, Tom?
I think you mean tan.
But
guess I
before they
do.
reach you,
Oh my god, what?
another
have,
guy
Oh,
steps in front with a curved sword and heavy armor and points at Harold.
Oh no.
ah,
I
That's
challenge ye to a duel, he says. Harold unsheaths his weapon and says, as a samurai and a normal person, it is my decision and my obligation to take you up on this duel, sir. But I must warn you that I am not normal in my proficiency of the blade. Or I am, but like on guard. And Harold and this other guy charge off, swinging their swords at each other in a battle that would be epic. But we're not paying attention to that because it's happening somewhere else.
oh,
Meanwhile, you
Neat.
guys need to roll initiative.
Oh,
we've got person with us as well, don't
You
we?
have also got Marie. Yep, I have
Marie.
her stats.
Oh yeah. Tom, she's got a name.
I also forgot it because we haven't played Misfits in like a
Overrun.
month.
She's got a name, Tom.
Last game was on the 29th of August.
Ah,
Oh,
jeez.
oh wait, no, I did the thing. I did the wrong thing again.
It's Halloween now.
I know, it's mad. Yes, you did do
What's
this
the
thing
button?
again.
What's
I love
that?
that you can just put roll and then a number and then it just puts the number in.
Yeah.
That's oh man.
Chris,
I'm
could
getting
you roll
lost.
me Marie's initiative, please? She has +5.
Did I? What was I doing last session? Did I have Flame Blade out? Because I feel like I might
I
have had.
think you did.
Because Dan had his sort of flamey sword out. as
Oh
well.
crap,
You
I
did,
forgot
yeah.
I'm almost fucking dead.
Oh yeah.
You almost
I'm
dead 3 times, Tan.
What was my health? Where the fuck on my character sheet did I
You're
put my
right.
health? Yeah, I'm almost dead as well.
I have it crossed out, so it's like 47 and then it goes down to 5, and then it goes up, and then it goes down to 9, and then it goes up, and then it goes down to 0, and now it's at
That's
11.
oof. Why did I put my HP there? Jesus Christ! I need to redo this character sheet at some point. Right.
I want to run out of lay on hands as well. I might not be right up front on this one, I think.
I mean, neither can I, Tom.
If I take one hit, I'm dead.
I have one spell slot left as well.
I don't have any.
Okay,
How many
so
Okay.
so Tan, you go first, followed by cultists, followed by Marie, followed by Ruva.
Right. How far away are they on the map? Can we see them on the map, or are they?
Okay, yes, so
Is this a map of the room?
it is.
I see.
You're in the bottom left corner. You just come out of that door.
Okay.
So the first group of cultists are the purple square.
Oh, they're
Here.
people.
Yeah.
Oh my
The
god.
red blocks are the actual armed guard people. And the clear block things are tables. And then the big one at the back is like a staging bit.
Right, so the red blocks are people?
Yeah. But they're in lines because they're not like cultists. They're actually more professional.
And we're here, right?
You are. So these guys are going to just about reach you this turn.
So there's possibly a few more of them than us then, is what you're telling me.
There is possibly, yes.
I see.
Well, let's not think about that. Tan's gonna prepare. Tan's drove recklessly into fights one too many times, and she's really feeling the burn from that.
Alright.
But that does not let her dedication to her friends and allies waver. And so
Better
while
not.
she doesn't run straight in, she doesn't do that. She's definitely ready to protect her friends if they are ever in danger. And fucking does shit. What's the thing I have? Oh yeah, protection. That's the thing I have. If an ally is attacked within 5 feet, use reaction to impose disadvantage.
Yes.
I have that, and I'll make sure I'm in the right place for that. She's gonna step in front of her friends and pull out her shield.
Okay.
Ready.
Very good.
Like a single person Roman turtle.
Did I have a wooden shield, don't I?
I believe you do.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
Yeah, it is.
Okay, so the cultists charge forth.
Gosh dang.
That's not right. In your general direction. Yeah, and if I could remove the damn thing, that would be great. They can't attack you this turn, but they're
Oh,
there.
okay.
You know, they're there.
Oh, it's the
Okay.
Yes, Tom. Yes, Tom.
You right there, Tom?
You're cutting out a little bit.
Cut out slightly there, Tom.
the cultist square is off screen.
Yeah, it's not. It's just Roll20's weird.
Okay, yeah, it's not something on my end then.
No, it's not on your end.
Okay,
If
cool.
you zoom out, it will probably show up again. It's to do with how it like crops things when you zoom in. I haven't figured out why.
That's odd.
Yeah.
That is odd. Roll 20, eh?
Am I right?
Am I right?
But it's really weird. Like if you scroll up, then it like uncrops it, but then the people's portraits are in the way, and I can't. It's really weird.
Yeah.
You can turn that off.
Can you?
That's
Names
true,
only
actually.
in the game settings. And then you don't have to see a character on my thing from a different series. A different D&D. That's why it stopped being recorded, so
Oh, yeah, true. Alas.
I can't really plug it. Unless you want to come into my house and watch us play it. Don't.
Okay.
Can I? Please? Let me. Allow it.
Hello?
Do it. Let me.
Let him come in and watch it, but that doesn't work.
Oh, right, yeah, sure, you know my
Yeah,
address, so that's
let's
fine.
go. Let's do this.
Marie
Is it? Yeah, it's Marie.
Yeah,
is
it's Marie.
gonna get out her short sword No, yeah.
Do any of my spells allow me to escape?
Excuse me.
What?
Gonna get a short sword and a dagger out and just be ready to attack and such. In fact, no, because they're there now. She doesn't need to do that. She can just attack. Okay, Maria's going to attack one of the enemies with her sword. Okay, I forgot Chris was going to be rolling, but we will take that.
Are the other cultist groups moving, or did they just like stay
They
where
haven't. The soldiery group has moved though. A little bit. So so he doesn't advance, he doesn't get sneak attack, but that is a critical hit from Marie.
Oh yeah, we're not doing Oh yeah, flanking's different now.
It is. So that is
No doubt, like
still enough
3
damage to take one of the cultists out.
Nice.
So yeah,
Mm.
she lunges forward with her sword, and the guy charges straight onto it pretty much, and just falls back
To
off.
be fair, I guess the cultists are probably just like mundane human beings.
Yeah, that's yeah.
Like maybe they have slightly magical because of cult stuff, but
Not a lot really.
not a lot. No.
Okay.
Cool. Is that
Yes.
so? Is that purple square gone now, or is there like
No,
multiple
there
cultists
is
in there?
many cultists in this purple square.
Oh no.
It is now your go, Hoover.
Yeet. Okay, what's my spell attack bonus? 6. Is 13.
That is enough to hit.
Yay! Oh, I've got to actually look up the damage now. I didn't do it. I didn't ever hit with this before.
Nice.
Fire damage. If it makes any difference, it probably doesn't.
He's on fire, running around and whatnot.
Yeah, he's probably not very happy.
He's
Yeah.
not quite dead, but he's definitely not gonna be attacking anytime soon.
Fair.
That much. Yeah, back up to the top.
Aha! I turned the light off and then forgot that I can't read my sheet when the light's on. Let's not have the atmosphere of not having lights. And let's also close the curtains so I don't get bitten because I've got one on my face and it sucks.
You got bit on the face.
Heat.
There we go. Right. Oh. Still with her shield in front of her, Tan's gonna slash at the cultist in front of her with it's a longsword she has, isn't it? Yes. She has a longsword. She's got no spells left. Cool. And no cantrips, nice. Okay, it's just sword time. They may well, they're probably liars, cultists. They spread lies, that's what they do. That's all they do.
That wouldn't shock me.
Probably 20 plus. What is my plus? It's +6. And we don't have any bonuses today. I don't think so.
You can have a +1 flanking bonus.
Yeah.
For now, at least.
For now.
Yes.
Okay.
When they start to get more surrounding you, then.
Oh, that's okay. I'm protecting my friends.
Yeah.
Their lives are more important than. Oh,
No, Tom, don't do this.
That unfortunately is not a hit.
damn it.
You're doing
Hey.
the oh, what's his face thing from Konosuba?
Kazuma.
No, you know the one who's like, I'll protect everyone but can't hit a thing.
Oh, I mean darkness.
Yes, that's it.
Ah.
Anyway, moving on.
Well, Tan isn't like aroused by people hitting her, so
No, this is true.
hopefully.
So yeah, cultist's turn.
God damn it! As soon as I like started rolling, my smooth jazz playlist went onto the only song that's like anxious.
Oh dear. Tan's AC.
15 because she's only wearing leather armor now.
Oh yeah.
Oh no.
You take 4 points of damage.
Nice, cool, very cool.
Tom, you fool.
I almost ran out of space on my hit points box.
So just slightly cuts underneath your armor.
Gives that a little hiss as she's hit, but her strength does not waver. Fuck. What? Who was that attacking?
Luckily, that was not attacking you.
Well, who was it though?
That was aimed at Marie.
Yeah, Marie's close to me, right?
Yes, so you can
Protection.
impose disadvantage.
Impose a disadvantage.
Nice.
Yes!
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That's amazing. Very nicely done. So yeah,
Tabitha saves the day.
what does that look like, Tom?
She's just been like hit and she like flinches and hisses in return, and then just in the corner of her eye she catches another, well, it's daggers they have, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
another dagger heading towards it, and she just like dives, like shoulder barges diving in front of Marie, making sure nothing happens, and then the dagger pings off the shield somehow.
Nice. Very cool. You can have a point of inspiration. Another. What is Weaver's AC currently, Aaron? I don't think it matters, but
19.
yeah. Yeah. So
Let me get one reaction right.
yeah, only get one reaction, but
Otherwise it'd be like, dive over there, and then it's like, oh no, dive again.
2 guys managed to get past you, but their daggers are not proving very effective against your exterior shell. So that's about that. Yeah. So Marie sidesteps out from being so small from around your shield and just cuts the guy across the assumedly throat. It's hard to tell under the cloaks, but about the throat would be. So quick after you block it that you never saw it coming, and just falls back down to the ground.
Nice.
Nice indeed.
Giving them the wrong stats, but oh well. Yes, and that is that. Hoover.
I'm gonna do a big fire slash again.
Nice. That's a definite hit.
Boy.
And that's another one almost burnt to a crisp.
Yeah.
It's like 95% crisp.
Yeet.
But not entirely. But again, not in any position to be of any danger anymore.
Fair.
Outside, Anthony, you're still bolting it back towards the guard towers.
Uh-huh.
You've got about halfway. You can't hear the thing whirring behind you yet, so that's a good sign. One of the guards does have a shout, and you can hear them better now that you're closer. Who exactly are you? What are you doing on Duke Gawain's property?
I work for the Duke. I'm his spy. I've been keeping an eye on this enemy of him and came to warn him that he was under attack. But this enemy caught up with me and is now attacking, as I came to warn about. I need help.
Okay, make me another charisma check.
This one's going to go badly. I can feel it. Crowd Brave just started going.
You're listening to quite a different playlist to me.
I've just put on my YouTube mix, which just grabs all the music that I have listened to in the last how long? 11.
These guys aren't quite sure they believe you. They're like, a spy? What's your code name?
The monkey.
Do you actually say that?
Yes.
I don't know. We'll have to get this verified. Don't come any closer.
Okay. Just yeah. It's gonna be up again soon. I know this thing very well. Get ready.
Yes, we are ready. And we will deal with it if it approaches us. But if you come closer before we've verified your story, we will open fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything else that you want to do, Chris? Looking back, you can see the kind of white shape in the distance in the tree starting to move.
I can see the shape of the distance. Anyone happen to know the range of every spell?
No, gee.
Can I
I've
just-
got the handbook next to me though, if you need it.
What's the firebolt range, Tom?
Firebolt.
Yep.
120 feet.
Are we within 120 feet?
You're not within 120 feet, but I will let you hold your action if you want.
Okay, I'll prepare a firebolt.
Okay.
And I'm going to make it look very clear that I'm aiming it at where that thing is and not at the guards in the tower.
They get that. So yeah, loose the firebolt when it gets into range. Very well. Back inside, it is the somewhat wounded Lady Tan's go again.
Oh, gee. Right. How many more are there in this little group?
There are 2 more who are still in fighting shape in this little group.
Okay.
Kill them, Tom.
I think I get 2 attacks. I'm not sure. I can't remember, I'll be honest.
Well, they're a group, so we do group HP. It's fine.
Oh, do we?
I don't know.
Yeah, I've been.
Nice.
Remember that time we fought 100 orcs at the same time?
Yeah.
Just go do it like that.
Anyway. Let's... Oh yeah, she's got a... she's just dove out into the path of a dude and knocked his dagger out of his hands or whatever.
That dude is now dead, however.
Yeah, she just looks at the body and just goes, yeah, smirks a little, and
That's not very nice.
immediately dives back into the fray, sort of straight forward and straight into the nearest dude who's
Okay.
evil. Just leaps back into action.
Mm-hmm.
Almost dead, but it's panting heavily. Is it still
Yep.
+1 for flanking?
I will. Yeah, there's only the 2 of them. I'll give you +1 because there's 3 of you. That's a hit.
Nice. That's good. 1d. It's a 1d8. Let me see. Plus 4 slashing. 6 damage of slashing kind.
So yeah, you cut this guy cut across the chest, and he takes a step back, but he does not fall.
Oh.
Okay. So yeah, this guy's going to take a swing back at Tanatha, unsuccessfully.
Phew.
You parry the blow with your shield. And the other one is still attacking Ruva and is having no hope whatsoever.
Did you do the disadvantage from protection? I'm gonna protect my friend.
Well, I guess that's a wasted D20, natural 20. That could have been Marie's, but hey ho.
Exactly.
So Marie will try and finish off the one that what's his face was attacking, Tanatha.
10 saves the day again.
And just so, leaving the last one to Vuva.
Wait, no, I have to not let Tanatha become an arrogant
Yeah.
character like all of my others.
Yeah, you're supposed to be a humble paladin, you fool.
Success leads to arrogance. Arrogance leads to death.
As all of my characters
Oh.
know.
Boy. Oh boy.
Ooh.
I did even less damage than last
you've
time.
hit much better than you did last session.
That's true, but I can't
The
kill
damage
anything.
has been consistently not the best. Maybe these guys have some kind of flame retardant cloak.
Nom's terrible.
I mean,
Maybe
all three of these
we're all
guys.
sort of getting in the way a bit, and it's like
Yeah.
sort of can't get right in there.
You're all being very careful. And like striking all like, waiting to strike and then striking and all doing at the same time, and it's just not working out as great as you'd hope.
Our phonic gain compatibility levels are low.
Indeed. But again, this guy's he catches fire. The cloaks are flammable, so it's not flame retardant. So again, the final three guys who are alive are kind of off in this like corner over here now, just being on fire. So
Nice.
there are these guys coming towards you now, though.
This little line.
That's the thin red line,
I see.
which Ruva, you would know are the cultist enforcers.
Oh my god.
I have a police force.
I mean, it's more like how the mafia have enforcers.
Ah.
But yeah, these guys have well, they just have armor for a start, and some more dangerous weaponry, shall we say?
Mm. I mean, I guess I could tell Tanatha, I'm like, oh, this is they're slightly more elite people.
I was letting you guys know more for just naming than just the other random people.
No, that's fine.
But yeah, they are heading your way, and it is Tanatha's turn again.
Yeah. They're heading our way. Okay.
They are heading your way.
How far away are they at the moment?
We can find out. 5 feet.
5 feet. Oh
Yeah.
shit. Have they rolled initiative, or have they used the same one?
They are using the same initiative.
Okay. So they're probably going to attack us next turn.
I would imagine so.
Tan is going to pray to her lover, Phallus, and God. Lover first and foremost, of course.
Sure.
To imbue her strikes with the power of truth, casting sacred weapon, basically. It's not a spell, it's a class feature.
Yeah, yep.
class feature sacred weapon.
Mm-hmm.
And the sword starts glowing because Phyllis has finally answered her calls.
Nice.
And she's like, yeah, it's a date almost.
No, but I don't really want you to die. I've invested too much time in this.
She cares about me. The sword starts glowing, and this is finally where it becomes useful because we don't need stealth anymore.
Yeah.
Um,
2 of you have glowing swords.
yeah.
In
Well,
fact, I
Harold
think
is.
3 of you because Howard's off somewhere else.
Yeah, Harold's off
Yeah.
somewhere else. She gets ready to, holding her shield out in front of her, making sure she's ready for any kind of attack that's going to come her way. Oh boy.
Neat.
Nice.
Oh.
Hello.
Yeah, hello. How are you?
Well, whose goes next?
You.
Oh, I
Oh,
have my go.
I forgot that was a
That's
an
an action.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
an action.
I was waiting for you to roll, and then...
No,
Yeah, no, you're right.
I don't have to do that.
Okay, cool. At this point, Harold returns, having felled his enemy.
Oh, it's down here.
Chris, can you please... No, Dan's not, but you guys are a lot more out of health than I thought.
Right.
Chris, can you please roll me initiative for Harold?
Okay.
Just a d20.
Yeet.
Nice. So that puts him. So Harold comes. Okay, so it's Tanitha.
That's not back. We're just shit.
No, you're not. I just it's on me. It's my fault. Okay, so the cultists. We say cultist. The cultist enforcers strike. With their weapons that they have.
Oh no.
Okay. The first one's attacks are brushed aside by Tanitha. The second one, the attack's much more forceful than the cultist, but it still bounces off the armor.
Who's this one against?
This one is against Marie. It hits, but being sneaky and whatnot, it's not particularly effective. Damage. Yeah, not really too much of an issue. It's a bit of a cut, but she's all right. And the final one against Harold does not cut it either. So they've not done too great at this point.
That's a relief.
They have only really been swinging with one of their axes at the moment, though. They're still getting out their other. So next turn things might get a bit more complicated. Marie's turn to strike. She swings at them with her short sword. Another hit, I believe. Yes. Another hit. And yeah, but these guys are definitely tougher than the regular cultists. And this guy, takes the hit and keeps on going. Harold is next. Harold is going to attack with Harold's rapier. Chris, do you want to roll me an attack roll for Harold, please?
Ah.
What's Harold's modifier?
+5,
+5.
or so Dan thinks.
Well, that's good enough.
Don't be mean.
7. As
Um,
low as it could be without being a crit fail.
he's just had a a very tough one-on-one battle, and he's a bit tired. So this first attack is parried, but next time. I also think he's got a different weapon to this now, but I haven't updated, so oh well. Ruva.
Yeet. Right. So there's a line of bad boys.
Mm-hmm. You're pretty much all facing off one-on-one,
Oh,
like characters always seem to do in like DVD covers and whatnot.
right. Well, I don't think I hit them.
Unfortunately, you do not.
Dang it.
They'd been studying your technique against the cultists, and have learnt your attack patterns to an extent where they can somewhat predict them.
Okay.
Come on. Cultists have eventually burnt out though. Okay, back up to the top. Tanitha.
All right. So we're just dueling, so I don't. Like, in effect, dueling. You said. So.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No advantages.
Tanitha's got no advantages. Yep, that makes sense. So Tanitha's gonna slash at her assigned one, I guess. Should I? It's gonna use point of inspiration because, oh geez, please do this. Well, I guess it didn't matter.
But those are both hits, so that's a hit.
Oh, yeah. Where's my rubber? Oh, it's in my bag. Oh, I got a note off my inspiration. I've not been using it as of late. I've been naughty.
Well, been hoarding it
But
for
there we
such a
go.
situation like this, then that's not too bad a thing.
I had 3.
That's alright.
Note to viewers: you can have more than one in
You
this.
can in this game, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, cool. My rubber's not there. Nice. Don't worry, it's fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I've got to roll damage. I'm an idiot.
I remember you've
I
got
was
a
just
safe
like,
weapon on.
Man. Oh yeah, I could have added a +3 to the roll, so it would have been +9. So, but I was just an idiot. I didn't even need to use an
It's okay.
just all the time. For 6
Well, you hit him.
Think.
Again, does not manage to successfully hit Ruva. Tan, you block it again.
Yes. Protection.
As does Harold. And Marie again takes pretty minor damage. Marie strikes back. But I think does not quite hit this time, no. He's going to try and use a follow-up attack. Oof, okay.
Hey, there we go.
So the follow-up attack with the dagger does hit, doesn't get any additional modifiers, so only does 6 damage, but that is still something. Parries the short sword, but does not see the dagger going into the thigh. Which drops him to 1 knee. Harold is going to take another swing, if you would, Chris.
Oh, there it is. Found it.
Lucky day. Boom.
That is a hit. You can roll me a D8 plus 7 for damage.
15.
Thank you
Whoa.
very much. Harold's second attack is much stronger than his first.
Can't argue with that.
Sending his guy staggering back, a gash across his neck. Not down, but very much wounded. Very, very hurt. Hoover.
All right, let's try this again.
Another swing from the flame blade. This time, I think. Yeah, this time you hit. You're
Cool,
faster
that's
than they.
another
Oh my God.
6 damage.
You're faster than they can react, but the fire in this room just does not want to burn properly. Today it's being a bit facetious. But hey, you still get him, and that's what
Yeah.
counts. Okay. Outside Chris. There's still no word from the guards. They've only been gone about 10 seconds, but the creature is back up and starting to move back towards you. It isn't spinning. It is
Ooh.
moving along the floor.
Ah. I shout to the guards, here it comes. And wait for it to get within range.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You hear a muffled take aim. Ready, fire. And a few shots going out towards the robot. Nah. They're
Hooray.
two of the shots go completely wide. The people seem probably have really shaky hands. The other two just ping off the thing's carapace, much like all the weapons on Roover have been doing all evening. But yeah, this thing stalks forward, just ignoring the bullets fired its way. Yeah, you keep your firebolt charged, ready for when it enters your kill zone.
Nice.
Back inside, Tanitha.
Sorry. All right.
I thought that was
let's
just
do
Tanitha being, very wounded, but
this. Very wounded. It could well be, but coughing is kind of an annoying noise.
yeah.
So don't do that so much. Okay, let's keep going for it. Oh geez, I'm not going to use my inspiration this time, but I'm still going to slash at this person.
Go for it.
I need to remember I got +9 due to my cool sacred weapon that I forgot about last time, even after talking about it for a minute or two.
That's
There
a
you go.
hit.
That's a hit on the 8 plus 4 damage. 11.
11. Very nice.
Yeah.
You cut into this guy again, getting a bit of a better cleave than last time. Still not dropping him, but you've hit two pretty heavy blows now. He swings back, but yeah, he's pretty wounded now, and you see the swing coming. Roover, this guy does hit you this time.
Could I use my...
I'll allow it.
I was gonna say it, but obviously I can't. You rolled it at the same time as you said I'll attack him, so...
Yeah, fair. That's alright. I'll allow it. So, yeah, Roover, you see this axe coming from an angle you were not prepared for, but luckily Tan's sword gets in the way and manages to send it off course for you. Completely misses Marie, and these guys are not having a great day today. Completely misses Harold as well. Marie, flip. Marie is on fire as of right now, and yeah, skewers her guy right in the face. He's pretty
Wow.
tall though, so she like jumps up and grabs his collar with one hand and flips the sword round with her other and just hams it in. The guy drops backward.
Wow, Marie. Pretty good.
She pulls the sword out and looks around to see which of you looks like you would enjoy assistance the most. Meanwhile, it is Harold who is also doing pretty damn good, to be fair. Chris, if you'd like to make me another attack roll.
I shall. 20 plus 5. Yeet. Not doing so well.
Yeah, unfortunately the guy parries Harold's blow this time. And Ruva,
Another big flames.
go for it.
Oh wait, I get +1 wouldn't do anything, but
Yeah, but yeah. You're close. You nearly get him, but he sidesteps at the last second to your frustration. Tan, it is your go again.
Oh. Come on. One last. Not desperate, but like, you know, it's like, this guy is just still going.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, she respects that, but then, gee,
So
it's probably a liar.
Die.
Probably a liar of some sort. A liar in how much health this guy has. Tan is gonna go for it. +9. Let's do this. 16.
That's a hit. Nearly manages to block it, but not good enough.
She was getting complacent for a second.
Yeah,
there we go.
You dispatch this guy with another swing from your glowing sword. He crumples next to the other one. There are 2 left.
Aha!
The one fighting Ruva does hit unless we're imposing disadvantage again.
I would like to do that, yes.
In which case it's close, but again, Tanith, just in the nick of time after dispatching her own, manages to block the attack once more. And Harold, Harold's AC is, yeah, Harold is just okay. Just manages to block the attack against him at the last second with the shield. Marie is going to jump to her old comrade Ruva's aid. Attack this guy, who does not have now any allies within 5 feet. So that sucks to be him. Unless she
Sure
misses.
does.
Oh, bugger. Well, and then she misses, so yeah. Sucks not to be him as much, I suppose. Yeah, he manages to he dodges out the way of the flame attack, and just as Marie lunges for him, so the attack goes wide. Howard's good. Ruva, you have +2 now, I guess, actually, because you've got Harold and Tanitha and Marie surrounding you. Well, that is a hit.
Hey, finally I did more than
better
6 damage. Slightly.
Yeah.
I'm never going to roll max damage like anyone in max damage. I think we can decide that now.
Yeah, this guy is still standing. But he's definitely a lot worse for wear after that slash. Tan.
Ooh,
Harold and Ruva still in combat.
Howard and Ruva. Does it look like they're being pushed back, or are they
foes.
sort of pushing forward?
I think Harold probably looks alright. How's Ruva looking, Aaron?
I mean, I haven't actually taken any damage this session. I don't want. Well, maybe like a little bit there.
You've not, I don't think.
Yeah. Well, I'm still pretty battered from last time, so I'm on about I'm about a third. I'm definitely bloodied. Anyway.
Oh,
So not looking the best.
Yeah.
I mean, Tana doesn't know if she wants to like. If this is like something for honor, if she wants to even interrupt it, but she's just gonna like step towards the one fighting Ruva. Just like glance over at Ruva, see if she's like makes if there's any body language that's like, yeah, go on.
Yeah.
And then if so, just go.
I mean, I'm a robot. I don't really have body language.
It's true. It's just like metallic clunking, and it's like, cool, excellent, let's do it.
I mean, I have a
don't think
few.
Ruva
I mean,
cares that
I'd
much.
have more external damage, I suppose.
I guess I'm not too. But Tanitha probably doesn't think Ruva cares as much about like honor and stuff, seeing as
Probably.
they're a robot.
I'm a robot. Yeah.
Bow.
Just misses.
Still looking at Ruva and like just does it. It's like, oh, right.
No, actually,
Look at the enemy.
you've got an extra +1 because of.
Does that affect
Well,
it?
actually, you've got double flanking because of
Double
Marie
flank?
and Ruva.
Oh, is Marie there as well?
Marie's also there, so
Oh, okay.
that is a hit.
Yeah. Bam.
Nice. Well, not the final, but this guy is also dispatched. Yeah, you stab him in the back.
Nice. Tam puts a paw on Ruva's shoulder, just like, yeah, I got you, buddy.
Nice.
Shoulder?
I'm now
Have
not
shoulders?
I am now not bloodied. I'm now, yeah.
You're now not blood. Oh yeah, because
Does Ruva regenerate or something?
Wait. Oh, sorry. I spaced out. I thought you were healing me for a second.
No.
No. I saw the dice and you were like tapping me on the shoulder, and I was like, "Oh, lay hands is the thing." Ah.
No, I don't have any more of that.
Oh, okay.
Alas.
Sorry. I apologize.
That's all right. I see where you're
Yeah.
coming from. So, final guy going for Harold. Yeah, hits Harold, and he's fine. It takes a little bit damage. Marie's going to try and attack this guy again, but the sneak attacks are failing. She was doing better in the straight fights. She's not done any sneaking in quite a while, so it's not proving as effective as it used to. If you'd like to roll for Harold for me, Chris.
That I shall. Normal attack again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeet.
Yeah, nice. Roll me the damage.
Yeah, yeet.
And yeah, the final of the first lot of guys is dispatched.
Nice.
The other cultists
Excellent.
are heading towards you now. As is the line of the next guards.
Excellent.
Meanwhile, outside, Chris, this thing has entered your range.
Aha. Prepare to have fire lobbeth thyself. Thought.
Nice.
Making a ranged spell attack. Ranged spell attack. So that'd be a d20 plus. Scroll down. 5. Oh, that's the same as what I've got up for Dan. Yeet.
Nice. Well, that is definitely a hit.
Taste a d10 of my damage. Fire damage. And also ignites any clothing
Yeah.
or flammable object that's being carried or whatever. 5. Ha.
So yeah, you blast straight into this thing. The smoke's there for a couple of seconds, and it walks right on through.
Oh, fun.
Your magic cannot stop me, human. You do best to save your power.
Don't worry, mate. It's cantrip. I can do it as much as I want.
We shall see about that. You can hear above. Reload! Reload faster! It's getting closer! And then you hear another guard shout down the words you were dreading to hear. There is no monkey! You must be an intruder as well. You shall now be fired upon. Or soon, because, well, we're reloading, but you will now be treated as a hostile too. Unless you exit this place immediately.
Well, that's going to be fun, isn't it?
Kind of hear some of the muttering, but isn't he helping us? Shut up! Rules are rules.
Can we do this after we kill the evil robot?
Yeah, that kind of stuff going on, but
No, I shout that. Can we do this
Oh,
after
fair.
we kill the evil robot? You know what they say? The enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Make me
I
another
promise.
persuasion roll.
One of these will work. D20 plus 3, wasn't it?
Yeah. Fine. You make a good point. You'll be treated as non-hostile until this creature has either been destroyed or repelled. But then you'll have no safety here.
Fun.
It's like, actually, monkey is so secret they wouldn't even tell you guys.
So secret the Duke doesn't even know about me.
Nice. Okay. This thing is going to return fire.
Ha! Like it can hit me with my vast AC of 13. Oh yeah, I forgot my AC went up.
Went up, but not up by enough, unfortunately.
Oh.
But you only take 4 points of fire damage, so there's that.
I actually only take 2, I'll have you know.
Oh yes, you will, won't you? Very nice. So yeah, this fireball gets launched back at you, and while you nearly get out of the way, it does catch you. But your badge does absorb some of the heat. It sends another one shooting up towards the guard tower. Ooh, bad luck. Ooh, bad luck.
Ooh.
You hear a cry of pain and an
Body parts
unfortunate
start to rain down on me.
thud a few seconds later. See the charred remains of one of the guards who has fallen out of the tower.
Why am I covered in jam all of a sudden?
Dude.
What's your passive perception, Chris?
It was quite low, I thought. 8.
Okay.
Wait, what's passive perception based on?
Perception.
Dexterity?
Is passive perception based on dexterity?
For some reason I thought dexterity. Okay, so yeah, it's just the base because I haven't gotten any increase in
Based on
wisdom.
your wisdom.
But yeah, it's average.
Yeah. You notice that his weapon has fallen down with him. Is all I will say.
Well, I don't need another weapon. I don't want a gun yet. I mean, I might get one later. But for now, I'll be fine. Oh, I won't be fine, but...
This thing is continuing to stalk towards you. Just tell me where your friends are. Tell me where Ruva is, and this can all be over.
I don't know anyone called Rover.
Ruva.
Hoover?
Ruva. Stop playing games with me, human. You're only making it worse for yourself.
I don't see how I can make this much worse for myself. I think it's time to yeet an Eldritch Blast.
Go for it.
If he can repel the fire, maybe he can't repel the force. Which is literally exactly the same as my firebolt, but a different kind of
Damage, yeah.
damage. No, that's not going to hit.
Unfortunately not. He moves his head aside and the force just goes blasting back.
Huh.
Changing it up, are we?
Oh, jeez.
He fires it back, but again, you manage to dive out the way at the last second. Actually, not
Aha.
in the last second, you see it coming and get out of the way with plenty of time to spare.
I have an idea. Is it my turn again?
It will be shortly. The guards up top are going to take a few shots first.
Okay.
One of them flies wide. One of them pings off the armor. One of them does hit. Does pierce the armor for a substantial amount of damage. The thing seems unfazed, but something has definitely pierced the sheen white carapace of the creature.
Oh, shit, this isn't going to work. I was going to cast Friends at it, and then it'll cast Friends at me, and we'll all be happy. But it's got to be a non-hostile creature.
That's a fun plan in theory.
Nice.
Sorry, did you say it broke past the carapace?
Yeah, one of the shots managed to pierce the armor.
Ah.
Yeah. It is now your go again.
I'm just checking the rules for Shillelagh.
Oh, shillelagh.
It's probably been a minute since I last cast it background before he started fighting.
Yeah, probably. Or almost.
Well, is he within combat range, would you say, roughly? Like close combat?
He's probably about 60 feet away at this point.
Oh, that's another spell then. Let's go for Sacred Flame. Sure, let's just go for a different kind. What does Sacred Flame do? I'll get all the spell tabs up. No, I've just typed in Shillelagh again. Sacred Flame, what do you do? Ah, okay. Give me a deck save, Ollie. DC 13.
He makes it.
Ah, never mind then.
Rip.
What's the damage on it?
Nothing.
But what's the damage on it though?
Oh, because he's throwing it. It's a D8
Yeah,
damage.
yeah,
Is he throwing
exactly.
it back at-
Deck
I've got a
save, please,
16 now.
Chris.
What's my DC?
15.
Fuck. We get 20 plus
can do it.
1. No, I can't.
Okay. You're ready for it, but you trip on a shoelace. But you know he almost misses anyway. You only take 1 point of damage. Such peculiar spells. Things have definitely changed in the past few hundred years.
You think that one's strange? Get a load of this. I cast Cure Wounds on myself. Oh no, shit! No, I don't do that.
Too late.
No, I don't.
You
No,
said it now.
I haven't done it. I haven't rolled the dice. Doesn't count. Illegal.
Okay. Okay.
I can't comprehend languages. No.
Now I understand what you're saying, human.
Let's see if you can comprehend my soul. Oh, I cast darkness on him. That'll work. Right?
I mean, you think it worked before, so yeah.
Cool. I cast darkness on him.
Okay.
He's now dark.
He is.
And no magical light can pierce the darkness.
Indeed.
Oh,
Oh,
no, not a magical one either.
not again. I really am getting fed up of this human.
Me too. I just want to sit down and have something to eat and drink. I'm really hungry right now. You don't suppose we can talk this out around a campfire, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Uh,
He's still moving towards you. The darkness is on him, correct?
yes, it's cast physically on him, so it moves with him.
Yeah. He's still moving towards you, or where he thinks you are.
Oh.
But we will jump back inside now. Take a point of inspiration for the
back and forth.
the back and forth, though, because that's very good. Yeah, guys inside. You don't think you've killed the Duke yet, but you can't be sure. Ruva, I imagine you're somewhat checking the faces of all the fallen cultists, and
Yeah.
yeah, you haven't found the Duke yet, as far as you know.
Dang.
There is another group of cultists coming towards you, followed by another line of enforcers, more of them this time.
Oh, jeez.
And then there's still two groups of cultists at the back.
I see.
Tanitha,
Okay.
I will tell you now, in case, just so you know, you can still exit out the door behind you, and you aren't currently in combat with anyone. Just so you know.
How long do you think it's going to take these next dudes to get to us?
I mean, they'll be pretty much on you next turn, but they won't be able to attack you till the turn after.
Okay. Hold my shield out in front of me, of course. Making sure I'm ready to protect my friends if anything happens, but Tan's like, guys, they keep coming. What do we do? We haven't found the Duke yet. Do you think he's actually here?
I mean, he's got to be, right? This is his place. Right, Ruva?
The guy said he hadn't heard of you, Hoover. Whoever the voice was, we can't be sure. If it's not the Duke, then they definitely won't know you.
The Duke might not be the cult leader, he's just got the money, so this is where the base is, and the guys in charge of the World Enders probably wouldn't have any idea who any of us are at this point. Or it might be a bluff, maybe? I don't know. We're not going to be able to get in again after we're out this time, though, that's for sure. So, I'll do whatever you guys want to do, but we need to decide quickly. These guys are almost here.
Hoover?
Sorry?
What do you think?
I don't know.
Nice. Okay, cool. Excellent. No. We've come so far. We can't back out now, but you know, that's what I'd say, at least.
You know, I'd be inclined to agree with you. I don't think I'm not a coward.
All right, get ready, everyone.
Yes, honor and such, says Harold.
Very much like a normal person.
Well, I'll be with you guys, whatever you choose to do.
Yeet.
Okay. So Tan, it is your go first. These guys are not here yet.
Right. I don't have any ranged things, so it's not like I can like.
I kind of do.
You do.
There are hand axes on the floor.
Nah, I can do Produce Flame and yeet it.
Oh. I.
If you want to pick up a hand axe off the floor, Tom, and just sling it at someone, then I will allow you to do that.
I'm not sure it's something Tan would do.
Well, then, you know, don't do it, but
You could just take the dodge action.
yeah,
It's true.
you should know. Always,
But
you
I
know,
also want to protect my friends.
yeah. Also, you know, just don't be confined to, like, the stuff there. If you want to, like, you know, jump on a table or, like, grab something from a table or ask if something's on the table and so on and such forth.
These dudes are tables, right?
Yeah, those dudes are tables.
Are there torches on the walls?
Yes, there are.
Aha. Let's grab one.
Okay.
Is that my turn? Can I do anything with it?
Where roughly would you say you are currently standing?
I don't think I've really moved much. So we sort of, if I draw on the board, we sort of started here,
Yeah,
and then there were like some dudes here which we dispatched,
yeah,
and then we sort of kind of moved forward a bit,
yeah.
like just sort of slowly pushing them back. So we're not really that far. We're probably like here or something.
Yeah, that sounds about right. So, you're about 15 feet from the wall, so I will allow you to... it depends what you want to do. You can definitely reach it and grab it.
Cool.
That being said, you're either going to have to drop your shield or your sword to do so.
Yeah. I'll just yeah. I'll drop my sword, grab the torch. If I can throw it at them, then you know that's what I'll do, and then I can
Sure,
pick the torch back up next
I
turn.
will allow that.
Next turn, I can pick up the torch again.
Make me a dexterity roll.
Okay. Dexterity is 14, so that's a +2. Bollocks! Of course! Oh, am I going to set my entire team on fire now?
Don't do that. That would be bad.
No.
Thank you for your words of wisdom, Aaron.
Yeah.
You
God damn it.
this, to be fair, this in hindsight you'll look back on this, assuming there is going to be hindsight, but in hindsight you will look back on this and think that this was probably inevitable anyway, because the floor is wood everywhere, so no matter the fact that you dropped it on the floor next to you, or if you'd thrown it at said cultists, the wooden floor would still probably have caught fire. Which is of course what happens. And wood does tend to burn.
Burns.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, the sparks, you know, your hands are kind of numb from all the fighting and the pain, and you know, you just drop it a bit easily than you would have liked to.
Guys, I have a great idea. Just wait here. Grabs it. Fuck. Entire buildings.
Yeah, so the floor is now starting to catch alight. It is worth noting, actually, now that you think about it, that there are three somewhat burning corpses in the far right-hand side of the room that are starting to burn to the floor as well.
They were already burning.
They were already burning. They weren't you, but
Okay.
yeah. For the amount of torches in this place, the wooden floor doesn't seem like the best idea, but hey.
Right. Do you think it's a fire door? One behind us.
I mean, there are a couple of doors, and they are pretty thick, so you know.
Does it say like
It doesn't say
fire
fire
door,
door.
keep
No.
shut? Does it say keep shut? Am I gonna have to wait till I pick up my sword again?
Yes, you are.
Bollocks. Alright, have fun, guys. I guess that's the end of the turn.
Yeah. So, I mean, the cultists are gonna move towards you guys a bit.
I continually make bad choices in this game.
Yeah.
They're great choices. They're what makes it interesting.
I'm like, fuck, I've got a brilliant idea. I'm a genius. Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh,
Right.
oh.
Well, what's happening now then?
Yes. So, the floor is on fire. There are
Right.
more enemies coming towards you.
Is the floor like specifically underneath me on fire?
No, it is not. It's more kind of behind you.
Oh yeah, okay, I guess. But
So,
I just meant.
at this point, the floor that is on fire is kind of
Oh, it disappeared. Oh.
here.
Ah. I see.
But you do feel the boards beneath you start to maybe move a little. And if Ruva wants to make me an intelligence roll,
The floorboards. I see.
nice. Okay. You deduct, Ruva, that you were on the first floor of the building. And if these floorboards are being burnt at the wall, then they might start to potentially, well, fall to the floor below.
So I want to move out of the way, is what you're telling me.
That, I think, is what would be going through Ruva's mind at this point, yes.
All right. Well, I'll move back a little bit.
Yeah, so moving to about there, the floor definitely feels more stable, at least for now.
And I'm gonna yeet some fire at the bout of the bad boys.
Go for it.
I didn't do it.
It unfortunately did not. Yeah, your last maneuver was just changed the angle a bit too much, and yeah, didn't exactly work as intended.
Dang.
Marie slings a hand axe into one of the approaching cultists, striking him square in the chest, causing him to fall to the ground. And Howard's gonna try something similar. If you'd like to roll me just a d20, please, Chris.
Roger Dodger. Yep.
It goes wide, but you know it still slows some of the cultists from their charging advance. So
Let's see.
the floor is on fire. The enemy are still slowly, cautiously approaching. Tanathu, it's your go again.
Alright, I'm gonna pick up my sword.
Okay.
Is it like hot?
It's not too hot yet.
Well, that's good. That's one thing at least. It's still glowing though.
It is still glowing.
Not flaming glowing. Oh boy. That didn't go so well. Have I noticed that the floor is
On fire?
like got another floor underneath it?
I think
Or
you'd have,
was that just
I think you'd probably have figured that. You definitely know that you're on the top floor of 2. So it wouldn't be rocket science. And if you
right?
hadn't figured it, you'd probably have Felis in your ear being like, "You set floor to the floor of the first floor of the
Floor.
flipping building. Fire to the floor of the flipping building."
That's fine, fellas. I thank you for your judgment. Appreciate it. Thanks for returning my call as well. I think I might have an idea. I have a cunning plan, and those always go well. Okay, I'll step back a bit from the fire. Don't want to be in fire. That makes sense, right?
You're a real
And
genius.
that's not the plan. That's not the plan. And this floor's made of wood, right? Like underneath it, right? We can just barge straight through the floor. We can, right?
Yeah.
If I like slammed my shield into the floor with all my weight, break the wood, fucking bam, down, smoke rises, so whatever. That doesn't matter. Fire.
Why do we always end up setting fire to the building?
I don't know.
Like, it wasn't even on purpose this time.
Well,
It's usually not on purpose.
Maybe.
just like my plan, Ollie.
Doesn't matter if I like it or not. You're welcome to do
Yeah,
it.
it's your decision, Tom. Really.
Okay.
Certainly welcome to try.
I'm gonna get sort of behind you guys, so I'm not like in the middle of nowhere. And like, if it doesn't work, I'm not just gonna be prone on the floor with cultists right next to me. And I'm just gonna bash my shield onto the floor. This is sounding like a worse and worse idea as it goes. That's fine, you know, whatever. I had the idea, I'm doing it. I'm pulling it off.
Make me a strength roll.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine with that. I can do those. Plus, my strength is 4. As plus 4.
Okay.
It's not 4. That would have been.
I was like, I swear it's not that bad.
Being a paladin with 4 strength. Yeah, no. I presume I can't use athletics on this.
No.
Damn it. Okay, let's do this. Bollocks.
You make a dent in the floor. But you've got a way to go before you're bursting through to the.
I use my inspiration. I know I already rolled, but like.
Yeah. Okay.
That's me being a stupid. Fuck! No! Are we doing crits override?
We haven't been, so luckily for you, we won't this time.
This is where you accidentally fall. Do succeed and fall down on your spine and die.
Screw you, inspiration.
I was gonna say this. Managed to get your shield jammed in the floor and can't get it back out, but
Oh,
No,
that
you
would have
gotta
been.
but
die.
no, they don't override, so you know it's all right. I haven't done it as overriding. It is meant to, but I haven't done it yet, so I'm gonna not start now.
Fair.
Yeah.
God damn it.
The couple of cultists that do dare to try and attack miss everything.
Who's missed everything?
The cultists.
Who's...
Most of them are hanging back because of the fire and the scary axe throwing halfling.
You
But
didn't get that one.
yeah, a couple of them try and swing their
Yes.
daggers, but they're
Miss everything. That's a joke.
oh yeah, right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. But yeah, they miss everything.
Fair. What a scrungus.
Rui strikes at one of them with her sword, and that's a hit. And takes it down. Harold, ever the assistant in barging down doors, floors, you name it.
Oh, Harold's great at doors. Me and him, we barged our way through doors before.
Definitely doors, not walls. What are you talking about?
Oh no, they were definitely doors.
This is just another door that's in the floor.
Yeah.
It's a trapdoor.
Just a door.
So he's going to try and assist.
It's like, my friend has found a trapdoor. I thought Chris was rolling for Harold.
True, let's let Chris roll for Harold, because he got a 10
Let's
as
let
well.
Chris roll for Harold. Chris
Yeah.
rolls.
Damn it!
Yeah, don't open your mouth, didn't you, Tom?
You fool.
Harold just grabs a big gnarly bit of floor and is like, this hurts my hands.
Yeah. Safe to say
Shit.
this is not going particularly well.
Tut tut.
So bad at this.
Meanwhile, outside, the guards are taking a few more shots. Another crit and another hit. These guys are getting their aim in now. They're doing much better now that he's literally right beneath them. But you know, still, this thing is taking some serious damage. Or you think it is? It's still stalking forward. Still moving towards you. How does it attacking work with it in darkness, Chris? Does it just have disadvantage? I think that's all darkness does, but not entirely sure.
Magical darkness. Creature with dark vision can't see through this darkness. Non-magical light can't illuminate it. Choose an object of coded darkness. Spells area overlaps with light. The spell that creates the light is dispelled. Okay. D&D Stack Exchange. Oh. Disadvantage.
Okay.
Because I can't see.
And did you say that only non-magical light can't penetrate the darkness?
Non-magical light can't penetrate it, and if you cast a magic spell inside it, it's dispelled.
I see. Interesting.
Well, that's pretty dank.
Yeah. But yeah, this guy can still hear you. It would seem, or smell you, but you'd think maybe more likely hear. And he moves into range with his attacking claw scythe thingies. And swings and catches you, yeah. For 6 points of slashing damage.
Well, that's not good. If memory serves, darkness was a concentration spell.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's fun.
Ah.
Right in front of me now.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, did you lose concentration then? Or?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I always forget that you got to roll for concentration. I always just
Yeah,
assume it's a failure. It's a Constitution saving throw, DC 10.
Yes, because the damage was less.
Well,
So
I
you
have
didn't lose it
succeeded,
there.
but-
You didn't use it there. You didn't lose it yet. Flip.
There we go. Save the day again.
Was it my turn now?
It is now your turn.
Because on that bit that I was reading, it also said that when attacking someone who's blinded, you get advantage, but normally when you're in darkness, they both cancel out. But
You can see normally.
because I'm not blinded in that, I can see normally, so I do get advantage.
You do.
And before I do that, I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Shillalala again.
Right.
And I'm going to try and yeet this boy. So that's 15 plus 6.
That's a hit then.
Nice. So I get a d10 plus 6 damage. This boy is about to feel the pain train. I do physically shout yeet as I just bring this staff down on this thing head. It's the third time I think hitting it on the head that hard. This time it'll be 14. This thing's got to die, right?
What's your strength?
My strength. My strength's not that high. My strength's only +1.
Oh right, yeah. I forgot. Should have left means you could use your that thing.
Mhm.
Cool. Yeah. Yeah. You bonk this thing on the head again. You're convinced you must have dented it now, and the white just means you can't see the dent.
Okay.
But yeah, it looks. It's hard to tell. In a way, it looks very damaged, and in a way, apart from the bullet holes, it looks absolutely fine, which is somewhat disturbing.
Because there's some sort of hint of this thing can't be hurt, so you should probably stop now.
No. This thing is definitely being hurt.
Okay, I go. I decide to change my tactics on getting this thing to stop, and I say, Ruvan, this is futile. Leave now and spare yourself the pain. So he said Ruvan, not said human.
Nice.
I feel no pain, human.
Really? Huh. That's interesting.
None of our
Surely
kind
that
do.
Surely that can't be good for self-preservation.
Probably not, I guess.
You get no response to this. You just get another swing in your general direction.
Well,
Which
I think it misses.
it does indeed miss. So that's nice.
Is this just going to turn into a yeeting match now?
It may have done, but the creature says, though perhaps you are right, you do not seem to know where Weaver is, and I have no intention of dealing with more and more guards of your kind. We will meet again, human, and next time I will find Weaver.
I'll bring you a sandwich. We can have a nice chat.
Theo.
The dex save cuts you off. And by that I mean make me a dex save, please.
A dex save.
As he starts to spin.
Oh.
Oh.
Dex was just +1, wasn't it? Yeet.
Nice. You just about managed to duck in time as this thing just starts spinning and launches itself up.
I'm gonna dispel my darkness from him as he goes. You know,
Okay.
want to let him see his way around.
As he goes and you dispel the darkness, a couple more fireballs shoot in your general direction.
Oh, I thought he was gonna leave me in peace. What a bastard!
One misses you. The other one does manage to hit one of the guards. However,
One of the guards. Oh, that's fine.
only a little bit, but it does hit him.
Okay.
The creature has been deterred from entering the premises.
And there's no one there to witness. Actually, Marie saw the start of it, right?
The very start, yeah.
Yeah.
You must now.
I was gonna say, I'm just gonna sort of turn to the guards and just be like, "I'll be off then." Just point into the woods and be like, "See ya." That was our
Yes,
deal. Probably cast Cure Wounds on myself a couple times as well.
go for it.
Because I'm very low. Ooh.
Make me a perception roll.
Oh, okay, I'll do that first. It's just a D20. I
Okay.
see nothing.
No, you don't see anything. Back inside.
Oh, actually, can I
Yep.
pick up that guard's weapon as I walk away?
Yes, you can.
Yay.
Make me a sleight of hand roll to see if the other guards notice or not, though.
Okay. Hopefully it's too dark for that.
Yeah, you do very well.
Yeah.
That'll do. In fact, no, actually, I guess I should just give you advantage.
Hey, that again. Oh, well.
You do it so well that yeah, they
They're actually blinded by how fast
yeah,
and then unnoticeably you do that.
yeah, they do not notice at all how well you pick up this weapon.
Right, I'm just gonna roll,
No,
I'm gonna roll my Healy things quickly.
Yep,
no
go for it.
witnesses.
We'll just jump back inside. Back inside. Tanitha,
Hello.
I need a con save, please.
Bleh.
Smoke.
Oh yeah. Oh no! Not this again. Okay.
Nice. You're good.
Never breathes again. Just holding her breath forever. Oh, it's great.
Yeah. Nice. What do you want to do?
I look at Harold. He's helped. There's, and I ask him. Do you think we can get this door open?
If we keep trying, I'm sure it will give.
I'm sure. I'm getting a slight feeling of deja vu. Let's do it.
I think the fire will help us as well. The fire will weaken the door. And then we can get through.
That's a sound observation, Harold.
Why, thank you, Lady Chan.
Let's keep breaking down the floor.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Right, let's do it. Roll strength, is it?
Yes.
Yeet. 18.
Nice. That's much better.
Are we breaking the floor?
You are breaking the floor to an extent.
Nice.
Yeah, you're not like through the floor, but you're definitely splintering it a lot more at this point than you were before. So that's good.
That's good.
There's only one guy still attempting to attack you guys, and he is not doing a great job whatsoever. Chris, do you want to roll me for Harold? Breaking down the floor?
destroying society. As
Oh my gosh.
That's my third nat 20 today.
You've both
Holy
got
crap.
The entire building explodes.
You managed to break through the floor. It's quite a drop, and the hole is pretty small, but the hole is there.
Bam. Let's go. Oh, well, I mean, it's your turn. Your choice.
I will say this, the hole being the size that it is, with the exception of Marie, at this point, none of you are going to fit through it with all your armor and equipment.
I've only got leather, but
Yeah.
yeah, my shield probably won't fit through.
very
Your
true.
shield won't, your leather might add a push. Actually, Harold's only got leather, so Harold will probably manage it as well.
Howard's a
In
big,
fact-
a big boy though.
He's a big boy though, so that's not going to be too easy.
Ah,
And yet, those shields aren't going to fit through unless you make the hole bigger.
Make the hole bigger. Destroy it.
oh, you know it.
The other enforcers are also closing in now.
Could we? Right. So, would I have any points left of wild shape? Because I'm not sure.
How many do you start with?
I think it's like 2.
2? I think you've only used 1.
Yeah, I definitely use the spider to like scope out the rooms and try and get people in.
I think that's the only one.
Okay, cool. Maybe I'll try and get through this hole. That's what I reckon I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn into a swarm of rats.
Okay.
I will go through the hole.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Bless you.
Noise.
Noise.
That's what I get for snorting so much powder.
You know it.
All that
Wait,
dust.
what?
Dust.
You've been doing an illegal.
There's nothing wrong with snorting dust. I just want to get those magical powers from Ruby.
Understandable.
Dust is very low in calories. That's quite good for you.
Okay, so
Just completely ignores that statement.
yes,
Good idea.
so Rupert falls to the floor into a pile of rats and descends through the hole without issue. Marie shouts to the rest of you to go, and she'll follow. What is Tan gonna do?
So she's not going to fit through, right? Unless
No,
she goes at it a bit more. Well, that's fine, actually, because
not with her shield, anyway.
if Tan's shield can fit through, then anything can. So, I've got a great idea. I've got a plan. I've got a cunning plan.
Do tell.
So if I go down, but hold my shield on top, so that the shield is stuck and I'm just hanging from it in the hole, and someone can jump on the shield, and it will break through, and thus 2 people will get down at the same time. I think genius level play, if you ask me.
Definitely.
Okay.
So she's going to lower herself down, and then she's hanging off her shield. So the shield is like on the floor. So it just looks like it's laying on the floor, basically. And then someone and someone else instructs someone else to jump on it
Nice.
or push it through in some way. And thus that'll widen the hole and then they can get through.
Indeed. Okay.
These plays.
Please make me a strength roll just to not let go of your shield once you go through.
Yeah. Oh, God. If this goes badly, I'm going to... 13.
That's all right. Yeah, so you managed to fall through the hole, but hold on to the shield. The room beneath you appears to be like a ballroom of some kind, maybe.
I see.
So it's a pretty high room. Yeah.
It's quite a drop, but that's fine. I'm a cat.
That is true. Does in-game that help you? I can't remember.
I can't remember.
You fool.
But that's my turn. That's my turn.
Okay,
I'm not going to fall this turn.
not this turn. Okay, so Riva has gone down. What's it down? So, these guys are basically dispersed. These guys are still coming, but they're not there quite yet. So Howard's going to jump with all his might onto the shield. Chris, could you please roll me for Harold?
I shall do that. Just a d20?
Yes, please.
Could be worse.
It could certainly be worse. That's a 10 altogether. That's enough. The fire has slowly started to get to one corner of where the shield is, and the floor cracks, and the shield bursts through,
Yes.
sending both Harold and Tanitha down to the floor below.
Yes. Excellent. Remind me to high five Harold when we're done with this, because... Oof.
Nice.
It's a bit of a fall. And so you are going to be taking some falling damage.
That's fine.
Nine points of bludgeoning damage.
What?
It's a high room and it's 1d6 per 10 feet. And you've also got a big armored lizard man falling on top of you.
Nice one, Tom.
So, I'm going to roll a death save.
Yeah.
You did it.
That's not him.
Yeah, that wasn't me.
Oh, whoops.
You did it, Tom. Yeah.
But you did do it, so
You did
that
it,
is good.
Tom.
Yeah. You can take a point of inspiration for the idea because it was very cool. Unfortunately, there wasn't really any way you were going to get out of that without taking some falling damage. And falling damage isn't nice.
A lot. Yeah, I'm on 0, so.
Yeah, you did land on your feet, but
And help with me.
yeah, exactly. And then Marie jumps through after, and is somewhat lands on it / caught by Harold. Says, Tan. She must have been rendered unconscious from the fall. Quick, let's go. Is Ruva still a rat squad?
Yeah, and I'm gonna be following.
Cool. So yeah, the squad of rats circles, and Marie goes on point with her short sword, and Harold picks up Tanitha over his shoulder, and they all charge towards the exit. You can see the fire burning through the ceiling, well, the floor above, the ceiling for you below now, as you are running through the ballroom towards the main doors.
Yeet.
You can hear lots of commotion upstairs, but it's a very small exit, so it's going to be a little bit of time before anyone is going to have a chance to interrupt you, you think.
Wait, we're running away?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't.
Isn't that what you wanted to do, Tom?
Many things.
I thought that was the whole point of yeeting ourselves through the hole.
Through the hole in the floor.
No.
What is that if not running away? Alright, you're cutting out a little bit there, Tom.
Yeah, you went all robot.
Oh, jeez.
No, I'm not musical.
Oh, that was fairs.
Still a little bit, I'm
Pears?
afraid.
What was that about pears?
Pears, Tom?
Fairs. Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
I wasn't what my plan was going to be, but that's fair enough. Fairs.
Yeah, unfortunately, Tan is no longer conscious to explain the rest of her plan.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. And that's why you shall never know.
Indeed. Alas. Yeah, but you managed to get through the door. There's no interruption. You can hear people coming towards you down the stairs. But, yeah.
Wait.
I mean, is Ruva does Ruva wish to do anything in particular, or is Ruva just kind of following with what happens?
I'm just following for now, I think.
Okay, right. I do feel kind of bad having the person who seems to be heading up this part being the NPC, but within the situation,
We were losing, well, not losing, but like we weren't doing too well in that situation. There was a fire, so
it wasn't
know.
ideal. That's for certain.
What did you say? I didn't cut
It
out.
feels bad having an NPC running this bit.
Oh.
But Aaron was saying, to be fair, everything was going pretty bad.
Everything was going great. I don't know what you're talking about.
But anywho, so yeah, we kicks down the main door and shouts, "Quick, come on, we've got to get to the exit." And the rats start scurrying across the field. Harold running with all his might with Tanitha over his shoulder. Tanitha, you can make me another death save, please.
Oh yeah. No one gonna try. Nice. 16.
Good.
That's enough.
After a few seconds, a few shots start to ring out.
Sheer willpower of wanting to give Harold a high five.
Yeah. Yeah, the shot's going wide though. It's very dark. They're more concerned about the smoke and the fire and the shouting that's coming from within the house. You guys managed to get to the main exit. The doors looked like they were half closed, and then something happened. Maybe inside, maybe outside. You're not entirely sure. You managed to get through and charge back towards where you hid your carriage earlier in the day. And yes, give me one more death save, Tanitha.
Okay.
Okay,
One
that's
failure.
You're gonna be back at the carriage pretty soon, so I'm gonna say that they stabilize you there.
Yeah, we're gonna help.
And yeah, we'll take a quick break for a couple of minutes,
Alrighty.
Okay.
and then we will come back.
Ah, jeez.
Finding the needle turned out to be not finding the needle. A better
I'm very much
title.
not finding
A
it.
better title would probably be Burning the Haystack, but
Well, you see the neck?
Yes, we do know. 100%.
What?
He went on roboty.
Oh, right.
Said, you know. Just robot, you know.
God damn it. I'm not sure why that's happening.
Portrait of you behind me. Got your little big mark still on your sleeve cup.
Yeet.
Still ostrich feathers.
What if I turn off that? Go. Turn that down. Tablet. That's not quite. No. Can't use a real pencil. Unwell.
Story. Oh no. It wasn't good. Oh no.
Balls.
In the corner of my mind. Near the end was Corey.
There we go.
Charles loves not to be.
Now. Why is that? Why is that happening? Oh,
Whatever I killed, whatever I burned, I probably meant it. I bet the air it tasted good. Everything's great, it's not up to debate. Yeah, just hard to decide.
pop. Delete that.
Up all his feathers.
Wonder what happened there. Da-da-da.
Tasted good. Trying to never find that ostrich again.
Chris, why?
Ostrich.
Oh wait, I see. I understand. Do-do-do, do-do-do. Lair is locked. Ah, I see. There we go. I've got sort of yellows. Let's pop onto a sort of. Oh, no, that is incredibly a bit too much. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
We're still waiting on Aaron.
Oh no, I'm here. Sorry, I was just muted.
That's fine. So, Tan, you wake up the next morning in the back of the cart.
Oh,
On the horizon, you can see smoke billowing from what you assume was the Count's mansion.
upon immediately waking up, I'm like, all right, let's get these sons. Oh, where are we?
We're back at the cart, not cart. You know what I mean?
Yeah, can't.
Cart. Yeah, that is the right word. Sorry.
If it wasn't apparent, that was a long rest for everyone as well.
Am I there?
Finally,
Or am I
Christ.
still running in the woods?
You're there as well, Chris. You relocated there after you ran off into the woods.
Oh boy.
Now, we counted long rest as
Full heal.
not a full heal.
Didn't we not?
We just did hit dice,
Roll
didn't
your
we?
full
Or is
hit
that
dice, yeah.
not this one? Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Oh.
going to not bother rolling my full hit dice because I only had 2 HP lost.
I had all of it.
I healed.
Fair. You're very quiet, Chris.
What's the druid hit dice?
Yeah,
Is
yeah.
it D8?
Is Chris quiet for anyone else, or is that just me?
I haven't turned up to maximum, so I can only just hear him.
That's odd. Should I move my microphone again slightly? Is that better?
No.
I know that like Aaron is sighing constantly into his
Oh.
microphone.
Am I?
Yeah.
I'm level 4.
It's like when you watch a video of someone who's on the top of like a mountain and there's just wind constantly.
I think my breathing is just weird anyway.
Yeah.
That's fair, but I could definitely hear you more before, Chris, than I can now.
Oh, I haven't changed anything.
I'll just boost you a bit then, I guess.
So I'm on 18 hit points after that long rest,
Oh.
which is still less than half.
Yeet.
Well.
Do we get to add our combo? Actually.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right. Well, that's mildly better.
Oh well, that means I'm at full. Haha.
Another.
Yeah, I would say so.
Right, that means I'm at 30, which is mildly better.
Or I'm going to say so, if I don't say so. Yes.
Yes.
So yeah, you guys catch up Tan on, what she missed. Harold I mean, Anthony explains, I imagine, his run-in again with the...
I beat him single-handedly by just bullshitting mainly and just lobbing spells at him. It was great. I'm a hero. Thank you.
Oh, excellent. I believe in you.
Nice.
Always believed in you,
Always.
friend.
He-
Hope you didn't lie to him.
I didn't lie to him. I just simply did not mention the truth.
Good.
So yeah, during the night, search parties were sent out to look for you, so you did have to ride around a little bit to stay out of their way, but they have since stopped and seem to be paying more attention to the fire that's still raging in the mansion.
So we didn't get the Duke.
You didn't get the Duke.
No.
Oh, then what did I spend all that time fighting that robot boy for?
I
Surviving.
don't know. I mean, we kind of thinned his forces, and the mansion's on fire as well. I feel like that's a good important. That's important to note.
We didn't get the Duke, but from what it
He
seems,
did a significant amount
he
of
wasn't
property
the...
damage.
Yeah. His wealth and manpower is significantly damaged.
Indeed. And it doesn't seem like he was the main honcho from the looks of things anyway.
Did you find out who he was?
No, not exactly.
Well, rip, I guess. I'm sure we'll have better luck next time. Who wants to go have something to eat? Maria, I think I owe you a drink.
You always seem to owe me a drink, Anthony.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry. I could murder a fish.
You could. Whoa! What?
That's an odd way of putting it. I could
Yeah,
murder a
that is-
fish.
Yeah.
I too desire sustenance.
Yeah.
Says Harold.
I don't require sustenance, but I will join you, compatriots.
Ah,
And when we get to wherever we are going next, let me have a think. I've sent a message. All these cultists and people, I doubt they have secret tunnels or anything that, you know, go underneath. So they'll all have to leave at some point, and when they do, I'll try and get someone to tail them to find where they go next.
Do you think they might have already left because of a giant fire or something?
To be fair, there was only fire in the main building. Didn't fire thing.
Yeah, I don't think they would have left yet. Too much attention would have been on there from the local authorities.
I thought they were
Wider
the local
authorities, the local authorities or the dukes, but a fire like that could be seen from quite a way away.
I'm inhaling fish at the moment.
As much as you inhaled smoke.
No, I was okay on smoke actually. I held my breath.
Ah.
You did?
Is that why you went unconscious?
No. I went unconscious because a giant, dinosaur fell on me.
A giant dinosaur?
What's a dinosaur?
It's a word in the tribe we once used to describe lizard folk.
Ah.
Oh.
Yeah, I imagine Howard would have and would continue to apologise profusely for the crushing.
It's okay. That was you did what I asked, so I'm appreciative of that. None of your fault.
so you guys continue on
Yes.
We do.
your journey. You eat the supplies you've got, but yeah, you do eat pretty much all of them because you're very hungry.
Mhm.
We need to stop over soon to get more. When the flipping map loads, I'll tell you where that is.
Ah. If you guys refresh, you'll see a new picture.
Oh, I've seen on Skype. Well, I mean, I saw on Skype, and I don't have. I have it only names turned 20 anyway. So
Darn it.
well, I can still see it on Skype. So
I haven't seen it yet, so I'll do the refresh thing. Flipping load things. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool.
It's obsolete now, though, because she's out of leather armor.
True,
Have
or
you
you could just do another one with the main armor.
Yeah.
I guess.
mm,
So you guys have just left, I believe, the town of Kalar.
Hello. Maybe. Do you have a map?
I do. So I guess what I'll do for now is not that screen share. Where's screen 2 when you need it? Yeesh. Hold up a moment. No, screen 2, damn it. Okay, well. Apparently, I can't currently show you the map, so
eat?
that's that, I guess. But I can explain what is on the map. So, you guys, you were in Japar earlier, which is to the right of you and a bit above. You travel down the road to get to Kalar.
right.
There's a large lake nearby, and to your left there is the Spearhead Mountains. And you have to pass through those to get to Gorfan, which is where you get to Fordin, which is where you're supposed to meet Poltergeist.
Ah.
Mm,
We're on our way. We're getting there.
There are small settlements before you get into the actual mountains where you can buy more supplies, albeit perhaps slightly more expensive than elsewhere. But yeah, supplies are needed either way, and that is where you will be able to get
Supplies.
them. And if the cultists head this way, which is about as likely as them going anyway, you'll definitely know about it, as it is pretty much the only way to go. There's only one road through the mountains.
Oh. We could try and stop them. Set up a blockade.
It takes a few days to travel to the mountains, and not a lot happens on this way. This is countless long rests later, so you guys are all back on full HP at this point.
Righto.
You've had at least 2 or 3 more sleeps, so yeah. You're doing all right now.
fair.
Yeah, there's essentially it's a collection of houses by the roadside, with the spearhead mounted silhouette in the background, which is a bunch of very, very thin mountains that shoot up into the sky with a well-worn trail winding through the middle of them. But yeah, there's a few shops here if you wish to buy anything before you head on into the
Do they have
mountains.
a specialty resistance cloak that I can integrate into my greater cloakroom resistance collection?
Perhaps.
Well, I guess I'll make my way to wherever seems most likely to sell something like that.
Yeah. So,
We're not all racist here, right?
no, not here.
Well, not as racist anyway.
As far as racists go, they're alright.
A bit crafty and with their money and stuff, but a bit greedy perhaps, but they are not racist. As long as you've got stuff to pay them, they're not gonna mind. Seems anyway.
Now, I feel like a big problem that I had during the previous raid, the raid on the manor, was
That your
that
armor was gone?
I couldn't wear my armor. Exactly.
Yeah.
So really, what I need is some camouflage paint to put on. No.
Camouflage paint.
Camouflage paint.
Is that some variant of the tartan?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the rule on enchanting items, and I mean we're only level 4, so probably.
Yeah,
You
it's
need
probably a
30
little.
levels of experience and a bit of lapis and an enchanting table.
I'm thinking camouflage paint.
Chris, please don't do this to me.
I mean, to an extent, it's more just the noise. I think that the heavy armor makes.
He's oil up.
Oil up. Get some like cloth and put it around all the joints. Camouflage paint. I've got it in my head now.
Can you go get me some sky pegs as well whilst you're at it?
Yeah, I'm gonna go get green and blue paint.
Okay.
Once the idea's in Tanith's head. It ain't coming out till she's
I mean, you can
bought
get
it.
some painter's supplies for 10 gold.
Yeah! Do I have that? Oh yeah, I think I do.
I think you've got a fair bit still.
That I do. Let's do it.
Okay. So, yeah, you buy those and
Budding artist now.
yeah, you paint the armor.
Yeah.
Roll for paint.
Okay, so
Sleight of hand.
Painted.
sure, make me a sleight of hand roll
Sleight of hand roll.
for painting.
Oh. Okay, sure. I like sleight of hand. It involves deception. And I don't like that.
It's just very precise movements.
Fuck.
I mean,
It's like
close.
accidentally paint it in rainbow colours.
Yeah.
You're accidentally right.
Accidentally chose lime green instead of like dark green.
I was gonna say you're accidentally right. I'm right here on the front of it in your blobs.
It's not the most perfect camouflage ever. Will it do the job at all? Maybe. At least sometimes. And we will discuss how that's going to work at another point.
The enemy's just going to be like hearing clonk, 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 and they're like, no, I can't see anything.
Yeah.
I don't
Make
think
a
there's
note of that,
anything there.
Tom, because we'll discuss that before the next session.
Okay.
How we're going to sort that, because, yeah. There are still issues with the heavy armor, but some of them are resolved now. Anyone else want to buy anything?
Yes, I want to peruse the any
yes.
cloaks, specialty cloaks that they have of resistance, to integrate it into my greater cloak collection.
Yes, I remember.
I mean, I'd also like to see if there are just any sort of interesting magical curios in general.
I see.
There's this old robot we never got working. He's just sitting here. Absolute silence. I love it.
So they have quite a lot of potions of ice resistance, frost resistance.
Potions?
Yeah.
I don't.
Don't I have that? Don't I have that frost resistance thing anyway?
You do, yeah. The others don't, and this is just like as general stuff that you find from looking around.
Oh wait a second, I forgot. There's a thing that we need. There's a couple of things that I need to do. There was a big book that was in a language that I couldn't read, and I need to get Anthony to read it.
Yes, you did.
And also, I want him to read the level 7 spell scroll, so that I know what it is.
Okay.
Okay.
Do that, Anthony, please.
I'll do that if you help me find a resistance cloak.
Absolutely.
Or any other item of clothing, I guess, would also
Yeah,
work. Like a
it's
shoe.
fine.
An odd shoe that like glows.
I will, in fact, assist in searching for that.
Okay.
Cool.
Tad's just working on her painting skills.
Yeah. It's fair.
Budding artist.
Indeed.
Eat. Alright.
She just paints Phyllis.
So, Ollie, what is
Continually.
what's in the book and/or scroll?
So
Ah,
at this point, the book's definitely magic to some level,
Right.
but Anthony cannot decipher it immediately.
Doesn't he have the magic reading
languages.
eyes? Doesn't he have like didn't you have like eyes of the runekeeper or something?
I have a spell.
Oh,
I have comprehend languages.
He'll be able to decipher it, but it's going to take a little bit of time.
what about the spell scroll?
The spell scroll,
I want
you
to know
can
what it
do.
is so I can use it.
It's a level 7 spell scroll, isn't it?
Yeah, just pick me a level 7 spell,
It's
basically.
Delayed Blast Fireball.
Oh, nice. That's pretty dank.
Which, yeah. Does
Massive
cool
amounts of
stuff.
damage, basically.
Basically, yeah.
If I could, I mean, to be fair, I could give that, if I gave that to Anthony and then I cast Entangle and then he did the fireball, then they wouldn't be able to get away while it was charging up.
They wouldn't.
We would destroy them.
Certainly would. But yeah, Chris, in terms of trying to find something that can help with your resistance cloak, you find some cold resistant shoes for
That'll
30
do.
gold, but nothing that you can really wind into your cloak at this point.
I will get those shoes.
Okay.
But I shall negotiate. Well, that is expensive for shoes.
Yeah. They're the only seller, and
I
they are
shall
gonna-
negotiate. I shall cast friends.
Go for it.
You're gonna get the friends discount because we are friends.
Mates rates.
Okay.
Doesn't that just give you advantage on stuff?
Advantage on charisma stuff.
Make me a charisma roll.
At advantage with friends.
Yes.
Cool. I'm just gonna check friends quickly just in case I fucked that up. Okay. Charisma roll at advantage. What's my charisma? +3, isn't it? I'll just do 2d20s and then add 3. So that was 13. Ah, that's not good.
That's they settle on 28.
That's good enough for me. Give it a hearty shake.
You know, some boots of frost resistance.
Hey,
Half
nice.
my gold there, pretty much.
Yeah.
I spent a little of mine as well.
So yeah, Marie uses some of the guild funds to get more supplies for everyone.
Yay.
Is there anything we want to do while we're here, or are we planning to set off straight into the mountains?
What's the name of this town again?
It doesn't really have a name.
Oh, okay.
No name town, it is.
It's just a little settlement next to the Spearhead Mountains.
Fair.
If only I could see my dad again. Oh well,
He's pretty far away now.
as far as we know.
It's just motivation to get this over and done with, eh?
My dad could see me now. I bet he's never done any adventuring in his life. Ho ho ho.
So you are saying that you're an adventurer then?
I mean, I fought off a giant flying robot. I think that qualifies now.
Well, I mean, we've been saying that for a while, I think, but
I
glad
hadn't fought off a giant flying robot before then.
this
Seems
is
like
true.
you need some sort of qualifying event to be an adventurer.
I see.
And now I am one. Ah,
Well then, let's continue on our adventure, I suppose.
Oh, actually, is there a baker's?
Why?
Anthony's going to get himself a cake.
There's not a
Man, that-
baker's as such, but there's a shop that has maybe cakes.
It is Anthony's birthday, and Anthony wishes to purchase himself a cake.
Oh, when you said why, you just sounded so angry.
No, I was just intrigued.
It's like, I'd like to buy a cake. Why?
Oh, wow. I see. Yeah. No, yeah, you managed to find a cake. It's not the best cake, but it's all right. It serves its purpose
Yay.
as
I've got to
cake.
change my age now. 18. Haha, I can legally drink now.
Yeah, unfortunately, this town did not have a bar, but apparently there's one on the other side. So once you're through the mountains, I look forward to having a drink on the other side.
That's a shame because I owed Maria a drink.
You did. You'll owe it a little bit longer. But yeah, we will leave the party this time as they head off on their little cart into the Spearhead Mountains.
Hooray!
Unsure what lies beyond.
A pub, I think.
Yeah, well, that is
Guys, I might have to make a or in a minute.
I mean, that's good because that was the end, so
Yeah.
that's fine.
That's fair. I thought that was probably a good place to
Yeah,
mention it.
exactly.
I thought mentioning it at the end of the thing was a good point.
Yeah.
Right. No idea where the next
well,
session's going to be. Maybe next week sometime, but we'll see.
Who knows?
Great. I think.
Oh,
Everyone's
that was a
still
good
free
one.
on Sunday?
Uh-huh.
Well,
I believe
no,
so.
no, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Rip.
Well, maybe no. It's Charlie's birthday on Sunday, so
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Don't.
Then why
Thought
did you
so.
mark it off as you could
Did I? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was-
that
it
must
was-
have been.
it was-
I
it
think
was
that
in
was
the
a that
survey.
must have been a mistake then.
I'll see
I
you guys next
apologise.
Wednesday for D&D then.
Maybe.
Or he could be blinded by dust method.
Yeah, or I could be blinded by a dust method.
Alright, we finished that bit, didn't we? So
Yeah.
anyway,
I think
Viewers,
decide to go
goodbye.
back in quickly
Goodbye,
to have a look
viewers.
around.
did you end the recording?
No, I'll do that now. Thank you.
Hello.
Bye.
Bye.